Hey guys, it's Gus, and if you didn't know, there's two monster events coming to Neverwinter, which is great for newer players to level up and great for vets who are trying to build their bankroll. The first is the Summer Festival, and I already discussed this not too long ago in a video. It's not on the calendar yet, but it should be in the next week or two. But the next one is in 12 days, and it's the Protectors Jubilee. And this event used to be the biggest event in Neverwinter, and it went to shit. It's been really bad for the last 2 years. But on the most recent stream with the executive producer, he mentioned upcoming changes to this event. And he didn't say what, but he said he was excited about them. And if he's excited, then I'm excited. Why am I excited? Well, first of all, one of the most common concerns in this game by many players is, where do I get insignia powder? How do I get insignia powder? How do I get more insignia powder? Why is it so expensive? Why is it so hard to farm? Apparently, we'll be able to farm insignia powder in this event. As you can see, when you open up, once you get to 150 packs, you have a chance of dropping legendary insignias. And that's to include the epic and green insignias that drop. That's great. Well, we don't know if it's great yet because two things. They might be bound, and they probably will be bound. But that's okay because if they're bound and you need them, you can equip them. And if they're bound and you don't need them, you can convert them to insignia powder, upgrade the insignias you do need, and equip them. Or you can just turn them into powder, upgrade low ranking ones to high ranking ones, and sell them and make profit. It's a win win. The other potential downside is it might be a really low drop rate. I'm not 100% certain, but my experience in this event over multiple years is that the cohorts drop about one in every 1,000 protectors bounties. Yeah, you gotta farm a ton if you just want to get a couple cohorts. It's kind of not worth it. But if we can farm these legendary insignias and they have a decent drop rate like one in, let's say, 2 or 300, you can get all 15 legendary insignias this event if you're sitting on all epics and upgrade your tune greatly. Who knows? It might even be better. And what's great about this event is all you have to do is have access to Whispering Caverns. And I believe that's level 17 or 18 when you're leveling. So I'll show you. I'm in Whispering Caverns right now, and it's right here. And this event is so damn easy. And I'm going to cover this when the event comes out again. But I've already marked it on my map. If you go to local map, I have this spot here. And all you're going to do is zone in here and run back to this spot. But there's another goodie I want to cover when I show you how this event works and how easy it is. Because when you come to Whispering Caverns, there's a good chance the vast majority of Neverwinter will be in Whispering Caverns. They said in a patch note, and it was actually quite a while ago, that they removed the protector merchant from the guild stronghold. So the majority of people will probably be in Whispering Caverns. And you come here to this entrance, and the merchant will be right here. As soon as you get next to him, he'll start walking, and there will be this golden circle around him. And whenever an enemy comes close to him, he'll stop. And you gotta kill those enemies. As long as you're in this golden circle, he will drop a prize for you. It might be renown. It might be a protector's bounty box, or it might be the mead. I'll cover that right after we get through. And you just keep following him, and every once in a while a mob will show up. You kill him, and you get another gift. And you can get up to three, four, five, even six protectors bounties per run, and they only take a minute or two. And you're gonna know when you're in an instance if they're good or not because they will pull mobs into him to even get more drops. They'll make it a very efficient run. And he'll come here, he'll do his last mob, and then he'll stop right here. And as long as you're in the circle with him, he'll drop it again. So you'll see everybody just sitting here and they're AFK away from keyboard because they can sit here, go do dishes, go do laundry or whatever for 10, 15 minutes, come back, and they'll all be sitting on the ground. So it's not as efficient as farming, but at least you can do something while you're not doing anything. So the other thing Brett mentioned are these, and this is the big X factor. This is what we don't know. So what we do know is the Protector's bounties are dropping legendary insignias. But Brett specifically mentioned the Protector's hospitality. And as you can see when you look at it, it drops a Jubilee gift. Well, what is the gift? Well, I'll tell you what they have been. They've been pure rubbish, right? Garbage. He hinted that these might drop something amazing. And these beers, you equip it, and if you face somebody when you use it, they get a gift. And the more you give people, when they give you one, their rewards are even higher. So you don't get anything when you give them. You get, but when you give them players that when they give you one, your prizes increase. It sounds very weird, but it encourages people being hospitable, giving to each other. So you'll just see people just smashing the button in your tool belt item to just give them to everybody. So we don't know what that's going to be, what the surprise is, but anything that they're going to add to it will be better than what's in it because it's pretty much rubbish. So this is a week long event. What I'm recommending is if you have a newer tune or on your current character, if you're trying to build your wealth, there's no place going to be better to be in this game than Whispering Caverns. That means no RAQs, that means no RTQs, that means nothing. That means just being in here. Now, the new trial is kind of a little bit of an outlier because that's big AD, but that applies to maybe 1% of Neverwinter, maybe. The vast majority, me included, will be in here 24/7 farming this event nonstop. You can't go wrong with it. When you get those protectors bounties, they drop bound vouchers and they're epic quality. So if you get those, you may not know, but they're very spendy. And these are PS4 prices. But you look at these vouchers, they're very expensive. When the profession ones are cheap, but look at these Fay vouchers, right? They're 44K each, and then if you look at influence, they're going to be 40 to 50K each. Also, 44K for influence. It's going to drop these vouchers. It's going to drop Prez Wards. It's going to drop Co-Wards. It's going to drop Epic Insignias. Now it's going to drop Legendary Insignias. And the Protector's hospitality is going to be some surprise. And I can't wait. I think this is going to be a huge farm to make a nice addition to your bankroll. And I don't know if there will be a better farm in the game than this, unless you are stupidly end game and farming Tiamat or Master Zebnids nonstop. It is boring. But the good thing is about this event, which is unlike a lot of other events, is this only needs one character. Having multiple characters will not increase how much you make on this event. So, brand new level, I think 17 to get into Whispering Caverns character can come in here and farm this in 7 days and go from no insignias to possibly 15 legendary insignias. That's not bad for a week. It is boring, but I'm telling you, the zone chat will help keep you entertained. I'm looking forward to it. Please comment below if you have anything else to add. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.